Principle number 1. Staging. Foundation principle.
Every art project starts with an idea. The idea will come when you're eating cereals, when you're taking your coffee, when you're taking a shower, when you're talking to your friends, whenever, but never when you are staring at your blank wall. I know it happened to you, it happened to me, it happened to you. When you sit there and you stare at your blank paper and you say, okay, I'm gonna create something awesome, and you have nothing. Nothing is there because the idea should happen before. The idea is the soul of your piece, is the communication, is whatever I want to say with my art. It's basically the appeal of it. And that will happen 100% inside your head. That's why staging is 100% theoretical. We are not drawing anything yet. Staging will give you the basic idea. It is very important to understand that since the principle number 1 is the main concept of all, the rest of the principles are going to be working for this particular one. All the rest of the things that you're gonna add to your main piece is going to be about the staging. The flow of the letters, the shape of the letters, the background, whatever addition you wanna put on top of it. The color is all about staging. Let's say you have a commission and you have to paint somebody's name using NBA theme. The kid is really into NBA, basketball, whatever, and they want something related with basketball, NBA, but with his name. What you gonna do? You're gonna find his team, you're gonna make a research of the colors of that team, you're gonna be building the letters with that shape of that team, you're gonna be working the flow, the additions, everything related to that team, to that appeal. My team is Chicago Bulls. I'm gonna be using red colors with a little black and maybe some Michael Jordan on top of the letters, maybe some, I don't know, something related with the city in the background. That's staging. Everything related with the theme, the main appeal of it. And you can do that with everything. Music, movies, comic, whatever your style, whatever your sport is, everything is usable for you to create some awesome piece of art. Okay, let's break this down so I can show you with an example.
If you want to see Cobre doing one of these from scratch, go to artisthub.studio.
I put this together super quick for you to see. And if you know about Dragon Ball, you know exactly what's going on here. This was my favorite cartoon when I was growing up. So I decided to write my name using Dragon Ball references. So the letters, the appeal, everything is about Dragon Ball. And some other principles are applied here too, like jewelry and silhouette and everything, but I don't want to go too crazy about it. But for now, you need to see how it works. This is my staging, and you can do it with anything you want. During my years, I saw a lot of graffiti with no content, like maybe cool letters, cool colors too, but no content at all. And to be honest, that's kind of boring. And that will only work for other writers, for other graffiti artists. But if you want to give some content to the rest of the population, we're going to call them civilians, you need to give them a little more. Because if your piece make people to engage in conversation, you have done a great job. And that's the way. You want people to talk about it. I think it's important if you understand that every mural, every graffiti is done 3 times. The first time is when you think about it, the idea, that's the mural number 1. The number 2 is when you are designing it, when you are in the computer photoshopping it, or when you're drawing it, that's the number 2. And the number 3, which is the final one, is whatever you see on the wall, on the canvas. And they are very different. The number 3 to the number 1, they are very different, but they are all connected with the staging. Staging will give the soul of your project. It's going to be the main theme, the appeal of it, and you're going to be dragging from mural number 1 to mural number 3, which is whatever you see on the wall. It is very organic. Things happen in a certain way, and that's okay. That's awesome. Enjoy that. Use that. That moment when you are thinking about it, think out of the box. It's very, very important. Leave your comfort zone.
That was it for this principle. Click here and there if you want to see the previous or next. If you really liked it, subscribe to the channel and like the video.